deals are being agreed. Hannibal Medri to Sevilla, done deal, loan with a buy option, 20 million, guys. Pretty good business if you ask me from United. You know, get the guy out there, get him some development with a decent loan in a decent league. And if the team wants to keep him, make sure they spend the bucks. That's how we should be doing it. And this represents a change for me. And although I don't believe in that 25% stake, maybe their decision making might make us in a better position than we were before. Guys, what are you saying? Get your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. It's the morning update. This is your boy, Mark, an MUFC fan. Thank you for joining me. If you are new, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can see when I'm live. And if you're always here, get in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking, guys, because the show is nothing without you, the viewers. Thank you for joining me, those of you that are. Hope you are here, and thank you for coming. And big up to everybody, and we're gonna start it off strong, really fast and furious, guys, as Hannibal Medri joins Sevilla on loan. The Manchester United midfielder Hannibal Medri has joined the La Liga strugglers Sevilla on loan until the end of the season. As part of a deal, Sevilla have an option to buy the 20-year-old for £20 million. Guys, what are your thoughts? Get in the comments. Let me know what you are thinking. And if you ask me, I think this is a good deal. Hannibal Medri needs game time. He has a lot of talent, but he needs to get himself playing games. And it's one of those things where if he can get himself playing games, I definitely think it's going to be for the benefit of him, and not only him, Manchester United going forward. He may not be ready to be a starter week in, week out at Manchester United, but he could learn and mature. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people have been a little bit clouded by the judgment and the foresight of having youth coming through means everyone needs to get a start in the game. And I think some of them are different levels. Some of them do deserve a start, but some of them, it's one of those things where they have to take time, and it's going to be hard for them. You know what I mean? And they really do have to take every chance they get, be it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 25 minutes, or 35. Guys, I think it's really difficult, to expect young players to be given a chance if they don't earn it when they do get the chances. They have to show the manager that they deserve to get minutes. Guys, what are your thoughts? Get in the comments. Let me know what you are thinking. Hope you guys are having a great day. And let's move right along. Alvaro Fernandez loan deal all but agreed and confirmed. But as we know, Benfica has gotten the deal negotiated. He will be going there on loan. Right now, they're just working out the finer details. There's an option to buy. It's not mandatory, but United also have a buyback clause in place, and United are in control of this deal, guys. For once and for a long time, United have never been, in control of some of these deals for starlets that the fans really like. And I think this represents a change, guys. What are your thoughts? Get in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Alvaro Fernandez on loan to Benfica. Guys, there's some reports coming out right now that Inter Milan are set to pursue Anthony Martial. And guys, I think this is going to be good because this might forward Fenerbahce's plans of getting Anthony Martial. They might have to go get him now, then wait for the summer. And I know that the player's agent, just returned from Turkey, unsuccessful to agree a deal with the Turkish Giants. But it's one of those things where he must go. And I think I speak for lots of fans when I say, he's had his time and it's time for him to move on. And he might not want to leave, but he has to because, he's not delivered. He's got 10 years at this club and he's not delivered, not one bit. And it's about that time, guys. We can't keep being sentimental with these players. At the end of the day, the sentimentality is killing this club, is killing the ambition. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things where you have to get them out. And it's going to be difficult. But like I say, guys, change might be scary, but it's necessary. You know what I mean? It might be scary, but it's necessary. And another point, guys, as we talk about, I talked about the game yesterday with the guys, Poppy. I talked about with Jarvis, the guys at MUFC Realist TV, the guys on DHub Sports. I spoke about it with Drex, spoke about it with Sachiv at Kenny Fan TV. Make sure you check these guys out, smash the like and subscribe for them. But the referee bias, we haven't really talked about it, but I have to mention this. Everyone says you can't have two arms around a player in the box. It's a foul. So what was Destiny Udogie doing? What was the referee doing? We've seen Manchester United receive a penalty against our striker, Hoyland, for the same thing against Rodri and Man City at home, at Old Trafford. But now, Destiny Udogie does it to Alejandro Garnacho, and I don't hear anyone. No one saying it's a pen. Everyone's saying, how is it up? You cannot hold a player by two hands around the waist. You could naturally see Alejandro Garnacho was being held back. He was trying to move forward to get the ball. And when the player realized, I'm holding him too much and let him go, the momentum of him trying to force his way out just took him to the ground. And it's definitely a penalty. What is going on with PGMOL? Guys, I think we are being robbed as United fans. I think as football fans, the league owes us apologies for this season. This season has seen so many mistakes, refereeing mistakes, improper use of VAR. And all the PGMOL does is bring Dermot McGallagher to say, I'd have to go with the referee on this one. He's seeing the problem. He would make an excuse for a different team. If it was Liverpool, they'd be on Good Morning Britain talking about Liverpool robbed a penalty. But it's Man United, so everyone's laughing and it's funny. But I implore football fans, Premier League fans, if you love this game and if you love your team, find the solidarity with other players and other clubs. We are rivals at the end of the day and banter is necessary. But one thing that must not continue is the referee bias, the inconsistency, the subjectivity on fouls. These things are killing our game, guys. And it's one of those things where, I have to mention it today, guys. And although this is not a long stream, I just want you all to know that, United will return. And I'm going to hang my hat and believe in this manager. Because I've seen 3-4 managers come and go, but I've not seen the same players under these managers leave yet. And I know we have not been performing well, but I will remind everyone, and I will keep saying this in every single video, guys. Last season we were on 21 games and 34 points. Now we're on 21 games and we're on 32 points this season. Now you can tell me if you want to know what I think Ten Hag will do. I think he's going to get top 5. Because last season he got 3rd. He played in 2 cup finals. I know we're out of most of the cups. We just have the FA Cup, but we could get back to the FA Cup final this season. Imagine, and I want people to deep this bit of information. United have not been performing well, but for the entire season to this point, this is the furthest we've been behind top 4, and it's by 8 points. We've always been within 5 or 6 points of top 4, despite our bad performances. Now, if I was to be using logic, right, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, but I'm just saying, like, if you think about it from this perspective, if we were performing well, where would we be? We would have to be in top 4 already. You know what I mean? If we were performing really well as a team, we would be definitely in top 4. Because we're not performing well, but we're still 6 points off top 4. We have not dropped. The lowest we've dropped was for 12 hours. We were at 8th. Chelsea spent the last 3 months in 10th position in the middle of the table, guys. They've spent $1 billion. They have the whole refresh, rebuild. They got Poch. Everyone's excited. Everyone still thinks Chelsea's going to finish top 4. And they've been in 10th for 3 months. You know, if I go and talk about Newcastle, everyone is talking about Eddie Howe. He's doing such great things at Newcastle. He finished behind Erik ten Hag last season. He lost to Erik ten Hag in the cup last season. And this season, he spent 7 weeks to 9 weeks in 8th and 9th, behind Manchester United and Erik ten Hag. He scored half as many goals as Erik ten Hag's Manchester United in the Champions League. You know, people might say I'm super Erik ten Hag positive, but I'm just trying to keep a balance, guys. You know, I know it doesn't look great, but it doesn't mean that it's always going to be bad. It doesn't mean that it's the worst. We've seen worse. 21-22 season, we've seen worse. Guys, we got a lot of young players coming through. And although not every one of them are going to make it, the few that are going to make it, you can see it. Kobe Mainoo's a gem. Alejandro Garnacho is growing better, and you know, his levels are getting better every single game. You know, there's going to be games where he might be pocketed, but he's a youngster. He's going to learn, and he has to learn the hard way. That's just how it works. You know, I would always be very critical of Marcus Rashford as the senior attacker in our squad. 9 seasons spent at Manchester United. He is the talisman. He needs to do better. He needs to be the one taking it to every team. No matter which team, which day, he needs to be that guy that's dictating the pace in attack. You know what I mean? We see Højlund, young Højlund, hadn't scored for how many games in the Premier League, finally getting that goal. And then, bang, second game he plays in the Premier League again, after scoring, he scores another goal. So that's what, 2 and 12, 2 and 15, something like that. Maybe with the 17 games we have left, he makes it 19. You never know. He's got a goal and an assist now, so that's 2 goals and 1 assist in the Premier League. The guy is doing decent. For a youngster, I could only hope that the form continues and the confidence grows, because I can see he has the talent to take us forward. Some of the other lads, they need to come up. They need to step up, especially the seniors like Bruno. I'm a huge Bruno fan, but he has not been performing to the best of his ability, in my opinion. He's been drifting in and out of games, you know, like my buddy Stu has been saying, you know. He needs to do better, 100%. You know what I mean? He needs to get more control of the game. He needs to stop rushing. You know what I mean? Hold the ball, dribble with it, pass a back, make a back pass sometimes. Marcus Rashford, stop running into 2 defenders. You know, instead of running into 2 defenders, cross the ball into the box. You know, make a back pass. Use the overlap. You know what I mean? Guys, we got to evolve. Not only as Manchester United fans, but as football fans. We have to evolve. And players, you have to show the fans. Remember, you play for the badge. You know, I know you might not have a good day. I know you might be having a bad day. I know it might not be going well. Or you might be, you know, having a misunderstanding with the manager, or you might find it hard. But find strength in the cheers that you see in the stands when you see the faithful. We are here for you. We are there to support you. As I close the show, guys, I want to thank everyone for joining me. And if you are watching this show, whether you're live or not live, please leave your comments in the section afterwards. Let me know what you're thinking. You can be critical or you can be supportive, but let me know your views. I hope you all have a great day. And just to review, I've been talking about the referee bias, another blunder that costs United, in my honest opinion. I believe Destiny Udoji fouled Garnacho, and it was supposed to be a penalty, because we've seen it happen with Højlund. Big up to you, Jarvis. How are you doing, bro? Hope you're having a great start to your day. Hopefully it's not as cold today as it was yesterday, my bro. You know, yeah, and I think, we've seen Hoyland give a penalty away to Rodri, big, strong Rodri. Destiny Doji is twice Garnacho's size and holding him back. That should have been given, in my honest opinion. People might say it's soft, but we've seen softer penalties given to Man City in this league against Crystal Palace. Guys, we've also talked about the fact that Hannibal Mejbri has been confirmed and has gone on loan for 6 months to Sevilla, guys. And the Manchester United midfielder is said to have an option to buy at the end of the deal for £20 million. Guys, your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. There's been some interest from Inter Milan to Anthony Martial. Maybe this might force Fenerbahce's hand into coming back in and making that bid concrete and official. Maybe he leaves. Let's hope that he goes. Guys, your thoughts in the comments about Inter Milan checking in from Anthony Martial and making contact with his agent. What are your thoughts? Get in the comments, let me know. And Alvaro Fernandez loan to be confirmed today. Details to be released. Guys, as we know for sure, he's going to Benfica on loan for the next 6 months from Granada. And there's an option to buy, but it's not one of those priority options, guys. So there's still control for Manchester United. They could bring him back and say no to the buy option. Once again, guys, and last but certainly not least, when I mentioned referee bias, that's definitely a penalty on Garnacho. Big up to you, Kenny Fan TV, for coming in. Hope you're having a great day. And yeah, it's what I felt like he was like holding him from moving. It looked to me like Garnacho was trying to move and the guy was just holding him. You know, I can't believe it's absolutely a joke. But then again, you know what? We're Manchester United. We never get those things. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where they'll make all the excuses in the world, but they also hold us to the highest accord because our players don't get away with making some of the fouls that other teams' players make. We always get penalized. Guys, thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a great day. Big up to all of you. And you know what? Maybe I'll be back again later on this evening with the transfer market just to confirm the loan of Alvaro Fernandez and if there's any sneaky new news coming out about Manchester United. Because as you know, guys, there has been talks where we might be bringing Karim Benzema on a 6-month loan to finish the season. And as I leave you with that information, don't forget to leave your comments in the non-live section. Thank you very much. Don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe and the notification bell. Hope you all have a great day. This has been your boy, Mark NM UFC fan, with the daily update. Thank you to Jarvis. Thank you to Kenny Fan TV for coming in. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.